I told her, I said, have you praised him? So she automatically thought I was nuts. What you mean praise him? I'm telling you that he don't come home. Okay. I'm like, there are women out there that their man never comes home.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. Yeah, today we have a little bit of a difficult conversation. I don't know why this camera keep on always want to tilt on me. I don't know why I want to be leaning like it's from the hood or something. I bet. So hear me out, right? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, right? Please show love and support. But today, right, I want to speak about the importance of praising your man. There ain't gonna be no music, none of that other fluff going on. We not today. I need y'all to listen to what I'm saying today. Today, I'm gonna need y'all guys to focus as much as possible, right? Let me turn the mic up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Most men walk around on a daily basis and they receive zero praise. I'm talking about their job doesn't say, hey, you're doing a good job. They may or may not have friends. But when it comes to a woman and a man, see, there's something about a woman that speaks that level of life into her man. I'm so grateful as a man. Not everybody's going to be able to experience everything that you get to experience as a man. That's just the way it is, right? But I actually want to use something of mine, right? I want to post it up right here. So this is from my Instagram, right? This post was from September 17th, 2019. That was when I was back in New York City, right? This is what we're going to be talking about today. This right here. Right here. So this was an offering from a woman that I helped. This was from her father. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I could bring this in just a little bit more. Bang. Perfect. No. Okay, I apologize. There we go. Right, I want it smack middle right here so you guys can see this. This is what we're talking about, right? So this bottle right here was given to me by a young lady I was helping. Her dad gave me this offering. Yes, they were not they were not the most privileged family, right? This young lady I actually helped for free, as I've done many times with many other people. But I wanna help y'all understand this story, right? This is still on my Instagram. You can go back and look at the storyline, right? But I want to say big shout out to Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe. Uh, he's no longer with us. What I'm gonna be speaking of, like one of the methods that I will be using, and that I will be sharing with you right now, it's not an original. It is a Miles Monroe, and I did have the opportunity to speak to him several times back when I was in high school. Right out of high school, I had a few. I'm so blessed to have had the opportunity to talk to him. Right, but this right here, um, so the story goes like this. Me and this lady were talking, and she got wind where I was working. I was working at a medical facility when this happened. Right. Um, the young lady came and said, "Hey, look, I heard you help women, and I really could use your help." And first of all, you know me, I was very skeptical. I'm like, "Who told you about me?" Like, I don't just go helping just random strangers like that. I mean, I need to know who sent you, right? So, she explained who it was. I said, "I know who that is. Perfect. Please help me understand your situation." So, this lady was suffering from a situation where her man stopped coming home on time. Um, wow, this is crazy. So she was explaining to me, her man will come home at like 2, 3 in the morning, go right to the room, lay down, or go to sleep, or even sleep on the couch, whatever the case may be, whatever he decided on doing that night, that's what he decided on doing. But I told her, I said, "Have you praised him?" So she automatically thought I was nuts. "What you mean praise him? I'm telling you that he don't come home." Okay. I'm like, there are women out there that their man never comes home. There are women out there that their man is never coming back home. But your man comes home every single night, right? Yes, praise him. So she didn't catch on to it. So me being a man of God, I'm trying to drill her in the mind. I'm drilling her. And she's like, "Oh, he doesn't deserve it. God knows what he's doing. XYZ, this and that." And I said, "Well, how are you making it in the house? If a man is not comfortable to come, if a man has to fight when he comes home after fighting the world, a man is not gonna come home. Let's just be clear, ladies. I just want to be honest with you, right? So hear me out." So she's sitting here and she's like, "Oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there are things that need to be done. XYZ." I'm like, listen, as a woman, sometimes you're gonna have to just know right now I gotta carry the boatload. My man going through something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going on, whatever the case may be. So when it comes to this guy specifically, he would come home. So I told her, I said, when he comes home, I don't care what time of night it is. You are going to get your behind off that bed. You're going to come up to him and say, "Look, I don't agree with what you're doing. But you know what? You came home safe. I'm happy you're home safe. Thank you for coming home to me and the kids. And I truly appreciate it. Your food is over there. Have a good night." And you're going to go back to bed. I said, every single night that this man comes home, you're going to wake up Every single night. She's like, every single night that he comes home. And I said, the first night you explained to me you don't agree with it. The second night, you made it home safe. Thank you so much for coming home to me and the kids. I truly appreciate that. The food is over there. Have a good night. Go to sleep. Don't question him. Don't bother him. Don't harass him. Don't know nothing. Don't serve him. Don't heat up the food. Don't do nothing. Go back to sleep. So like 3 weeks goes by, and she texts me. At the time when I'm in New York City, everybody knew I was working 2 jobs. I was day and night, right? So I'm there working, and she texts me. She goes, "He's here," and I'm like, who's here? She's like, my man came home. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sorry, it was 12 o'clock. I said, cool. Don't stop. Every single day, you are going to sit here. Thank you. You're home safe? Thank God. I'm so grateful that you're safe. Your food is over there. XYZ. Have a good night. You're not going to hit him with that I love you yet. You're not going to do that because that's too much. You need, because obviously he wasn't coming home for a reason. So now you have to give him the opportunity to reestablish himself in the home. Right? So after that, she texts me like 2 weeks after he started coming home at 12. Now he came home at 10. Oh, I just put the kids down to bed. I'm so happy that you're home safe. Thank you so much for coming home to us. I truly appreciate that. It means so much to us. Thank you. Your food is right over. The same thing every single night. It was like you want him to expect what you're gonna say. Listen to what I just said. You want him to expect, because most men don't expect praise. So after me explaining to her like, yo, some women never come home. Some men never come home. Some men stay out all night, come home the next day, don't even tell their wife anything. But he comes home, that's more than enough for you to praise him. She was like, wow. So I guess this lady, her dad was like stressed out, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is her husband, and he ain't coming home, and whatever the case. And I guess it was almost leading to a divorce. So I kept saying it. So then it got to the point where he would come home at dinner time. So the first night he came home at dinner time, the kids, Daddy's home. Oh yeah. She goes, thank you for coming home safe after a hard day of work. Your food is served right there. Thank you for coming home once again. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. He took the divorce off the table. So this bottle right here, I still have this bottle. I believe this bottle is still in the back of my trunk, or it's still in one of my boxes. But this bottle right here, her father said, I didn't know how to help her. But so this was a token of his appreciation. And he gave me this. And he said, thank you for saving my daughter. Obviously not no problem, I'm speaking to him like, listen, my goal is to make sure that they stay together. Now, if it was an unhealthy relationship, so now it got to the point where they were actually talking. And one day, boom, boom, she's talking XYZ, this and that, boom, boom, boom. They're talking, and she explained to me. He told her she stopped being grateful for all the hard work he was doing for the family. He too was working 2 jobs. He too was struggling to make ends meet. Like I said, this wasn't a wealthy family. But the fact that he came home, she's like, oh, that needs to be done. And that needs to, and this and that. Versus saying, you know what, you're home. Thank you so much. Look, food is there. Here. If you want, me, in my case, here's a Red Bull. Want to take the Red Bull's right here. Go sit down. The Mets is on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, my Mets lost. But, hey, the Mets is on. Go watch the game. XY. She never gave him a chance to recoup. So not only was he working like a dog outside, he had to come home and work like a dog as well. So the long story short is this, y'all. Ladies, I'll take this down. I want y'all to understand something, right? Men need affirmation too. Right? Like there's some guys who I know, they love to hang out with their boys because guys are so willing to be like, when like let's say like somebody's a dope basketball player, yo, you're the best, yo, you're like the Michael Jordan that we know. Like men know how to praise men. We just know how to do it. But ladies, please never get too comfortable to where you can't tell your husband, your man, thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Now, yes, there are some men who just are just trash. I'm not going to argue with y'all about that. There's some men who just don't deserve praise. But a man that's working, coming home every single day, I don't care if he's making $12, $15, $100,000 a year, $1 million. That man deserves to hear, thank you. I'm so grateful that I hear it so much, like, thank you so much. You work so hard for us. I truly appreciate that. Even my son, DJ, will be like, you know, Dad, I know you work hard, man. I know you're trying to figure things out. Thank you. Thank you. It's priceless. It's priceless. And it goes such a long way to having a healthy relationship. This is what I want for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here for the Hear Me Out podcast. Till next time, we are out.